What is up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog, or I don't know, gym session I should say, not vlog, because I'm not vlogging really, just kind of going in depth with the training sessions. Oh man. Alright, so leaving the house, I'm getting to the gym a little late, guys. It's like 5 o'clock and I'm going to the gym now. But I didn't work today. So that has part to do with why, you know, going to the gym later. But overall, you know, I'm pretty hyped to train. I did at the grocery store. I did run to the grocery store earlier. Oh no, I forgot to pick up eggs. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. But I went to the grocery store and to get some things, but I also got one of these. Oh shit, I need to drive. Whew. Don't go in the ditch. Anyways, I got chocolate milk, and there's like, per container, 4 servings, and per serving it's 210 calories. I think 16 grams of protein and like 28 grams of carbs. So, I mean, I downed pretty much all of it. There's probably 3/4 of it, so it's roughly 630 calories and like 90 grams of carbs. I did not have the best eating day today, to be completely honest. I know I'm bulking, but I mean, I probably managed. I mean, right now I'm probably at like 1,600 calories. No, I'm probably at like 1,800 or 1,900. So if I can just down 1,000 after the gym, which is no problem, I'll be fine. Because I need to hit at least 3,200, 3,300, which for me it's like not a problem. I could get 1,000 in one meal, like no problem. And I'm roughly at 2,000. So hitting my calories and macros for the day won't really be a problem. And since I'm bulking, I mean, of course, I want to hit my protein. I'm getting at least, so I weigh like 165. I want to get at least probably like 180 grams of protein. That's bare minimum. Shooting more for the 200 range. And I'm also eating a lot of carbs because, I mean, let's be real here. Carbs are the easiest to get down, unless it's a drink. Unless you're drinking your calories and whatnot, but I think carbs are just the easiest to get down. They taste the best. If you're eating like garbage, then like you can eat all day, no problem. But if you're eating those healthier foods, like the complex carbs, not the simples, it's a little bit harder to keep them down, but you do stay full for a little bit longer. And from what I found is I just feel overall better. My energy levels are pretty consistent versus when I eat a lot of simple carbohydrates. I mean, I just crash. I feel like garbage, and I'm just overall not good. Not to say that I don't eat them, because I mean, I've downed 2 boxes of cereal in the past 3 days. I mean, 2 days probably. So I definitely eat them. Love milk. I drink a lot of milk, but cereal, if you want to touch my soft spot, cereal is the way to do it. You buy me a box of, you know, high fructose corn syrup cereal for my birthday, it's, you know, it's gonna be a good day. That's about all I need. That and some whole milk. Fruity Pebbles are up there. Reese's Puffs definitely up there. Fruit Loops, delicious. Captain Jacks, they're pretty good. Life Cinnamon's pretty good. Special K, love that. Special K with the yogurt, love that. Never, like, there's like banana or honey grams or something like that. I don't really know. I never really like ate that. I always thought those were weird. Cheerios, can never go wrong with Cheerios. They're pretty basic. Lucky Charms, they're alright. I mean, they're alright. What I like to do is like just save all the charms at the bottom, and then I just get a bunch of scoops of charms all at once, which is pretty good. Just because if you eat like the cereal like part without sugar, I mean, it's just bland Cheerio. It's just no sugar Cheerios, essentially. And that's no fun. So you need it to taste good. And I mean, if you're bulking, that's the way to do it. You're getting those calories on fast. Like I could down a box of Reese's Puffs were probably not the best move just because there's so much freaking sugar in them. So I don't know if I would jump straight to that. But if you do have a tolerance to that type of sugar, I would say, you know, go to town. If you're used to that, that's fine. Ideal, no. But doable, yeah. So just be careful if you're going to do that. But if you're going to, you know, let's say you want to eat a box of, I don't know, like wheat Cheerios, where like there's not much processed sugar, and I mean, you're probably going to feel fine. What do you, like, think about it. What are you eating? A bunch of grain and some milk? Like, I really don't think that's bad at all. Like, sure, I mean, there's probably better ways to you know, get some carb intake, but I don't think that's the worst way to do it. And it's super quick, super efficient. You can get a box of cereal for like, I mean, you can get a box of cereal for like $5, and bam, you already have your carbs for the day. You've got, I mean, maybe not for the day, but you've got a substantial amount of carbs, and you should be set. And milk on top of that, tons of protein. I mean, there's a good amount of protein in milk, so you're fine there. Get a ton of carbs in, and then bam, your macros are starting to add up in a bulking context. Now, if you're cutting, I don't know what the cereal options in terms of, you know, cutting are, but that doesn't sound too promising. With that being said, I'm sure there are alternatives. You know, maybe don't eat the whole box. Maybe get the low carb option and then go for, you know, maybe a bowl. And if you really are craving that cereal like that, it should be fine. And instead of the whole milk, let's try some skim milk. You know, a little less fat, a little more watery, less calories. But still, I wouldn't even like jump to a bowl of cereals if I'm cutting. But if you need to fix those cravings, I think skim milk and you know, like just some, you know, better alternatives for the cereal, I think you should be just fine. So I mean, we'll be considering that once I get to a point where I want to start cutting. Anytime soon? No, I do not want to start cutting anytime soon. I need to put weight on. I need to consistently put weight on. I need to get some blubber on. I need to really, you know, beef up. So we'll be fine. Once we get the weight on there, then it's a matter of just trimming that down, seeing what we've got, and then saying, all right, you know, I need to work on this a little bit more. This muscle needs to, you know, come out a little bit more. I need to work on this. We need to work on that. And when you're bulking, you store fat in weird places. So you really don't, like, you do know, but you don't know what you look like. Because if you hold on to a lot of fat in your core area while you're bulking, you could think like, wow, you know, my abdominals are very developed and they're a little too big. But no, you just hold on to the fat there. Or, I mean, maybe you hold on to a lot of fat in your back, so you're like, wow, my back is super undeveloped. So you train the hell out of your back. Come to find out, you cut for the first time. You're like, wait a minute. Like, your visual interpretation is skewed because you were holding on to fat in places you otherwise wouldn't. When you have an excess of fat, then it's just going to skew that. So you need to be conscious about that. And, I mean, it's just pretty self-explanatory. Get big, train hard, eat a lot of food, get the calories in. Make sure you hit your protein number one. Carbohydrates for your glycogen are super important because without that, you're not going to have the energy reserves. And I just think that, I mean, protein, carbs, very important. Fats are very important as well. As a man, and testosterone production, I've seen a lot of data showing that, you know, if you're deficient in fat, then that could negatively affect your testosterone production. So That's not good. Everybody wants more testosterone. People are injecting it. So why would you not take every means necessary to try and increase it naturally? And then if you want to go enhanced, you consider that down the road. So things to think about. But I mean, I'm just trying to be as logical as I can about this whole operation here. And yeah, so today is Thursday. So you already know this. It's shoulder day, and we're not gonna go crazy here. Right now I'm just kind of shooting for the volume. I'm not going like balls to the wall workout on this one. I'm just going, all right, I'm gonna get in there, get some volume in, get in there, get out. Get some lateral raises in, get some volume in there. I'm gonna throw some calves in there, because from what I've been reading is you need to up the volume on the calves. The calves are a very stubborn muscle, and with the slow twitch muscle fibers, you need to train them. It's a very dense muscle, so I need to up the volume. So now I'm going to be doing calves 3 times a week, see how this goes. And I train calves every leg day, so that's be Tuesday and Saturday right now, but today's Thursday, so it'd be Tuesday on, Wednesday off, Thursday on, Friday off, Saturday on, Sunday off, Monday off, and then Tuesday back on for calves. So that was all for calves. So I think that should be fine. We're going every other day pretty much. I mean, there's only 7 days a week, so you're going to have a little hiccup. But I think, we'll see what happens. When we get in the gym, I'll showcase the calves so we have a little bit of, we have a baseline to test from. And I've been hitting calves every leg day, like in the beginning, honestly, for probably the past, few months. And when I started doing that, I noticed some results, and then it plateaued. So I must have adapted to it. So now we need to add, another stimulus. Whether you add more volume, a different exercise, a different type of rep, different rep count, this is all new stimulus. And like Arnold said, you need to shock the muscle. So with that being said, to shock the calves, what I'm going to do is increase the volume. Simple. And I'm just going to do what I've been doing. Nothing crazy. There's only so many calf exercises you can do, and just do what works for you. I think my body's built up a resistance to just the calf training, and now it's used to it. It's not really growing. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to kind of go a little crazy on the calves, just the calves, and then Saturday we're hitting calves again. And the thing is with calves, I'm not a distance runner. I don't need my calves other than to look good. You can do pretty much any leg exercise with really sore calves. Squats are questionable. You probably wouldn't want to have super crazy sore calves the day before, or the day you squat. But can you do it? Yeah, there's ways you can get around it. Not ideal, but you can do it. RDLs, I'd be perfectly comfortable going and doing some RDLs with sore calves. No problem. And like on top of that, with like the whole sore thing, back by is a very, very popular routine a lot of people train. So if I was going to go and do back by, I definitely would be a little hesitant to go and train biceps, get them super sore and exhausted, then go and hit my back. Because you're training biceps when you hit back, not directly, indirectly, but the muscle will be tense. It's going to be all pumped up. You're going to have limited mobility, and honestly, I feel like you're at more risk to tearing it, because you got this muscle, it's all pumped up, it's very tender and, very brittle at this point. It's like you don't have a lot of strength in it. So if you're doing back, which is pretty much overloading the biceps, with a bicep that's already, a little destroyed from training it prior, I think that's something you need to be careful about, because that's how you're going to injure yourself. You can take that philosophy and be careful, but I would be careful to train back at 110% and doing biceps before that. Like, to me, that doesn't sound like a good idea. I would much rather train back and you stimulate the biceps, and then you go into the biceps, which are a much smaller muscle. It's like this. Say you have a nice heavy squat day, right? You go and obliterate your abs, you go and obliterate your lower back. And then it's like, okay, time to go train my legs. Okay, you're going to do squats, but you've already blown out your entire core. So it's like you're weak in that department. You're just asking for an injury. It's the same logic. So that's the food for thought for today. And just be safe out there. Be careful with the training. Train smart. Well, you want to train hard, of course, but you want to train smart and hard. And then don't get too focused on training optimal, because when you get too focused on that, it's like, I forget how the saying goes, but it's success is speed and laziness loves procrastination. So, but that being said, just get something done. If you're new to lifting, go in there. It doesn't even matter. Your split doesn't matter. Just go in there and do something. If you're training the same muscle group 7 days a week for 2 weeks and you're brand new, that's fine. You're in the gym. Congratulations. I don't care. If you're training upper body only for the first month, I would much rather have you do that than go and not train, because you've proved to yourself that you can actually do something. If you just want to hit legs, that's fine. Just get in there, do something, hit the gym, make yourself better. But with this being said, I'm going to head into the gym now, record the lifts, show off the calves a little bit, see what we're working with starting day 1 of this new calf training, and just kind of go from there. So we'll see you in there.
It's hard to get here. It's hard to get weight fighter. It's hard.
Dude, I'm like, I put on fucking like 5 pounds this morning.
Really?
This week. I don't know how.
I always lose it when I'm here because like, usually I'm here, I'm skiing, just cardio all day, and then this, I just can't do nothing.
Yeah, I get it.
He's like, oh, what? What? After it's up? Yeah, no, yeah.
Alright, what is up, guys? I just finished the workout. It was a very quick shoulder day, and on the agenda I had I think I cut it like 2 sets short just because I did my lateral raises. I was like, this is more than enough. And then I think I cut no, that was it. But overall I feel good, feel pumped. We'll see how it feels. I feel kind of pumped, but nothing crazy, so. All right. Honestly, my chest feels kind of pumped. Not gonna lie. I'm not sure how this lighting is playing. I feel like it's a little, I think this might be a little bit better. So, with this pose, this one's always good. Oh shit, I almost forgot my calves. Let's see. I look kind of small in that. I don't know if you could see the calves, but they're not looking intimidating at all. Fuck. Trying to get this to line up is annoying. But they are cramping. I did a little bit of calves. I got like I think I got three sets in, 3 or 4. Ooh, back is not looking terrible. It's literally all about the lighting. It's crazy. Delts are not looking bad. Unzoom this thing. But overall, the workout was not bad. And when people say less is more, they mean it. Within moderation. It's like, yeah, you can go in there and do 1 curl. You ain't doing enough. But if you do fucking like 200 sets of bicep curls, it's like, are you doing a little bit too much? Maybe less is more in this situation. And also intensity, huge role. Fuck. Let's see this one again. Which other poses are? Just the double bicep I just did. Fucking. I've also been taking Accutane, and since like the first video I took, literally already seeing results. Like, I don't know if you can see my back, but it's kind of, I mean, it still kind of sucks, but it's not as bad as it was by no means. I'm gonna see this angle. Let's see. Fuck, I gotta adjust this thing. Dude, I'm looking. The chest could use some work, but I will say that the bulk is looking good here. I'm trying to adjust the microphone so it can pick me up a little bit better. We'll see how it does when I'm editing. See if you. That might be it for today. I'm gonna hit another double bicep on. I think I'm gonna call it. Woo. Dude, it's like, with a frame like mine, I'm so happy. Like I used to be mad, and I'm like 5'8", so I'm pretty short, but I mean, after lifting all these years, I don't really think I'd want to be much taller. Like my squat anatomy, my anatomy for like my body, the length of my femur, my hips, and just everything
I think it's perfect for squatting. That's my favorite movement. It feels so natural to me. Just floats. And like the muscles condensed in just the right way. My biceps, I've been working on those, look way better. Like I actually notice growth. I'm hitting biceps again on Saturday, so I'm excited for that. And then tomorrow's a chest tricep focus day. So we'll see what happens, and then just kind of track this bulk. I'm gonna go home and I want to shoot for at least 1,500 calories before bed. So then when I wake up, I'll be nice and replenished. And then tomorrow, going to the gym at 7:30, 7:40, and work after that. So we'll see what happens, and looking forward to the day tomorrow. And it's just looking forward to getting big. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.